Peace and joy to you, dear heart dwellers. This is Mother Elizabeth. And most of last night I kept hearing, the trump will sound, the trump will sound. Finally I said, Lord, after my telephone conversation with my mother last week, the 144,000 keeps coming to my mind. Please tell me how I should pray for them. Jesus replied, What did your mother say? She said to pray in the Spirit. Yes, the Lord said, that is how I want all of you to pray in your heavenly languages, so that my Spirit will work through you and help you pray more effectively. As your mother explained to you, the Antichrist and his agents of evil are targeting my sealed servants for the work that is ahead of them. In his arrogance, Satan, through the Antichrist, thinks he can take my chosen ones out now, so that prophecy will not be fulfilled. But my word is true, and every word written in it will be fulfilled. You see, my loved ones, I need you all to pray ahead for these souls against the wrath of the Antichrist, who will do everything he can to stop my remnant church from evangelizing during the tribulation period. And he will work relentlessly around the clock to try to prevent the salvation of millions of souls during that time. Sowing into by praying for those now who I have called to stay behind after the rapture will bear more fruit for my kingdom than you can ever imagine. I was just thinking about why the tribe of Dan was left out of the 144,000 sealed count in Scripture, when Jesus broke into my thoughts and said, The tribe of Dan was and still is idolaters, and that is the tribe the Antichrist is descended from. There will be great conversions in this tribe during the tribulation. That is why his anger is stirred to attempt to prevent this from happening. You see, my dear one, your mother knows that I have separated you and so many of your fellow heart dwellers to participate in my mother's end-time army. Your mother and so many of my longtime faithful ones who have applied themselves to prayer during this time of isolation have and continue to sow into all those I have pulled out of the world to do my will. Some of you have responded to my call, and others of you have not responded. It is time to choose this day who you will follow. On the day of judgment, will you be found on my Father's side? And that was the end of his message. In Matthew 7, verses 21 through 23 states, Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers. Heart dwellers, if the Lord has put on your hearts and mind to come up higher and to answer his call, please make the decision today to pick up your crosses and follow him and to do his will. You may not have until tomorrow, dear ones. Jesus is coming for his bride, and he has told us he is at the door. The time is now for you to decide. In a previous message, the Lord told us we are at a tipping point, good versus evil. It could go either way depending on our prayers, as to how soon our Father in heaven will decide it's time to rapture his church. If you are raptured, you will not be able to earn merits or continue to store up treasure in heaven. Loved ones, answer the Lord your God's calling on your life today. God bless you and guide you all.